Hey guys, Jungle Explorer here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to install this Caidrox Dual Dash Cam system. This is a 1296P, I guess what they would call an Ultra HD, between 1080p HD and 4K. So this is a 1296P camera here, and it's got dual cameras that go front and back. So I'm going to be showing you how to install it on this Nissan Frontier pickup. So here we go. Okay, on the rear camera, you can put it pretty much anywhere you want to put it. I like to put it right here somewhere around the license plate because it provides some protection. This one doesn't have quite a big enough plate on it to allow me to bolt to the license plate, so I just stuck it here with a double-sided sticky tape. It could also be put underneath the bumper. A lot of cars will do that, but since I live in the country and I run over weeds a lot, I like to put it up here where it's got some protection and stuff. Now this wire I'll run back through here and around to the driver's side tail light over there, and then up to the front. Okay, so this is the wire that comes from back here from the camera, and this is the wire that goes to the front. And we're going to connect these underneath the truck, but I'm doing it here on top so that you can see this. Got to make a little wall here out of some parts, but this connection right here is going to be exposed to the water and dust underneath the truck, and so I'm not really trustworthy of this. I like to use some heat shrink tape, some thermal tape here to join this union here, so that just to make sure that it's not going to you know, get any water in it. So you can use a lighter or a torch, or sometimes even a blow dryer, a hair dryer, and you just heat that tape up and it shrinks and it creates a watertight seal. For some reason my lighter is not one to put out too much of a. Just keep heating it up until you're sure that it's all the way. Let it cool off, make sure it's good. But that has created a watertight seal around there. No water or anything is going to get in there. It's also not going to pull apart. Okay, now that we've made this connection here, we need to run this red wire to the reverse light on the tail light. And so it's running underneath. Go ahead and put this down there, and then we'll zip tie all that. But we're going to run this red wire over inside here, and next I'm going to take this out. All right, so now we've got the vehicle, the tail light out. I went ahead and put it in reverse to show me which light bulb is the correct one for the reverse light, which is the lower bulb here. And so it's in reverse, and we know we've got a black wire and a red wire, so it's going to be the red wire. This is the backup wire from the camera. This wire is needed to be connected in order to tell the camera that you put the car in reverse, so it will change the display to the rear camera. Now, if you don't want to use the camera as a backup camera, this wire is just not necessary for the camera to be used as a dual dash cam rear camera system. It is only necessary to use it as a backup camera if you want the screen, the display screen, to automatically switch to the rear camera whenever you put it in reverse. So that's the purpose of this wire. I'm going to use one of these little connectors here to do a connection to this wire, so I don't have to cut it or solder it. We'll go ahead with the red one here. We'll take two parts. Okay, this is going to attach to here. Okay, so now we're going to insert this. On these real fine wires, sometimes you need to just use this little flat area. I mean, really crimp it down, because it is easy to get it where it's not connected. All right, so Now this right here is just going to go over the red wire. And we're going to ease it down until it connects. And then insert this here. And we're done. Okay, I'm going to do the rest of it here in a slideshow because I had to get underneath the truck and it's difficult to film under the truck. So starting with the camera right there next to the license plate, you can see the wire goes over the top of the bumper and behind. And then inside we can see here the little union that I made with the heat shrink tape and the red wire and the camera wire together. It goes over to the tail light. We can see here where the red wire splits off and goes to the tail light, and then the camera wire starts going through the I-beam all the way to the front of the car. Now you can see that the wire comes out here next to the driver's side door. And okay, so now we got to take the little floor molding next to the door off, and we're going to need to drill a 1/2-inch hole down on the inside of that lip going all the way through, and that's where the camera cord is going to come up through that. Now we'll bring the camera cord up through that hole, and we're going to need to protect the wire from the sharp edges, so we're going to use some rubber tape to wrap the cable where it's going to go through that hole and also into the where it goes through the I-beam there. That way it doesn't rub through the wire. Make sure that you wrap it enough to where it actually fills the hole up and it'll actually hold it there. So here's a good image to show you how I'm talking about. Both places where the wire contacts those holes are covered and insulated from vibration. Now we're just going to run the wire underneath the carpet all the way to the front of the door, run it up behind the molding next to the console, and you may have to push it in with the screwdriver to get it all the way in there. And that's what it's going to look like when you're done, completely hidden. Now we're just going to hide it behind the rubber door seal molding. Just stick it right in there and run it all the way to the top of the windshield, and you're connected to the camera. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, please like, subscribe, and comment. And remember, all the products used in this video will be in the description area. Just click on the show more. Until next time, this is the Jungle Explorer signing out.